Oh, wow. Okay. Okie dokie. My mic wasn't even picking it up. Holy. Okay, so we're restarting. Okay. Hold on. Let me go ahead and tell Instagram that we're live, so people can tune in if they want. All right. All right, y'all. Currently live. Come tune into the stream. Tap the link. I'm about to do a weekly outlook for this upcoming week's trades. So yeah, tap in. Okay. So hold on. Let's do this. Okay. Are we even live? What's going on? We're live, right? We should be live. Okay, yeah, no, we're live. All right, bet. All right. Now we're here. We're live. You remember MintFX group? You still there? Nah, bro. I left the group. I'm not in the group no more. But I mean, I still use Mint's Mythology. Yeah, I don't no longer in the group chat. But I was thinking about joining back because I did enjoy the community. But yeah, how you been, bro? But I'm about to just go ahead and do this weekly outlook for obviously this week's price. If you want to drop a pair you want me to look at or anything, go ahead and drop that down below. But right now we're starting with UJ. So obviously I'm more of an intraday trader, or I guess you could say a scalper. So I don't really need the weekly, but I'm gonna do the weekly anyways, just for anybody that needs it. So obviously we tell ourselves a story from left to right, so we can understand if price is in accumulation, reaccumulation, distribution, or redistribution. Classic Wyckoff. Also, we're going to be using supply and demand to go ahead and find our targets and liquidity points that we want to target. So let's go ahead and start. So first, we'll start with we'll start back here. All right, on the weekly. So on the weekly, as we can see, we broke this high, left behind this protected low, broke the protected low. So then we broke back up here, which then we gave us an MB1, MB2. So now we're in a bullish scenario. Then we came down, broke this protected low, failed to even mitigate, like failed to hold up this S&D here, right? Okay, where are we at? So ran straight through this S&D, tried to absorb it, still nothing. All right, so we broke down. Now we're in this range, stuck. I still personally think that we're going to actually go bearish, just because. Well, actually, let's look at the monthly. If you really want to make a big discernment, the monthly is bullish, clearly bullish, tapping into some type of zone here, right? So on the weekly, we put in an institutional leg, MB1, MB2. That's now an accumulation. To then break down, this is now a reaccumulation. I left the group chat and decided to trade futures, so I'm looking at NASDAQ, ES, and gold. All right, bet. I mean, I can do analysis on there if you want me to. Defo like futures firms and price action more. All right. I mean, shit. We can you know what? Actually, I could do that right now if you want me to. You want me to do Nasdaq or ES or Gold? Let me know which one. If you even care for me to do it. I don't have to. Cuz you probably have like your own uh like strategy and stuff like that. I could do it right after this pair, really, if you want me to. But right after nah, no, you do you can do the pairs you usually do. I mean, I do trade Nasdaq and I do trade gold. So I mean, I could do those next. Uh, but right now, UJ is in a reaccumulation because we put in this institutional leg bullish, and the monthly is bullish. So now we drop down to the daily. Daily, I don't need to start all the way back here. We just need to start with the most recent breaks of structure. Tell ourselves a story. So let's see what we got. So we got this low. Okay, and then we have this protect the high supposedly. Then we break up. So we got MB1, MB2, protect the low. So we didn't break that. And then we got MB3, MB4. Beautiful. Price is mitigating really nicely. As we can see, S&D left behind, just like that. Tapped in, left behind this S&D 2.0, or a cluster S&D, which is now just a regular S&D because we broke the structure. And we also left behind this gap. But we don't look for sales just because there's a gap. We still continue with bullish order flow. That's what price is showing us. So we continue with the bullishness. Okay. So we are obviously in an accumulation. Price is going completely bullish, going mayhem, going crazy. And our most recent break of structure was this high. Then we left behind this S&D here. Okay, that's on the daily. Obviously, it would be nice to see price get here, tap, and then continue higher. And obviously, if price fails to hold up the zone and we run this protected low, I could then see price continue lower, price something like this, probably a little bit of this, tap, break up, tap in, and then continue higher, just like that. What is that? That's our reaccumulation price action, and then we could take it higher. How's your trading journey been? Not chatting, yeah, something like that. In Discord, you taught me the triple M entry. You still using the triple M entry? There's no way you still using it, bro. But nah, bro, my trading journey has been really good. I took like a 1.5 year break because I got into like a crazy breakup and I just didn't want to trade at that time. But I mean, I recently got back into it and it's been going really good. Can't complain. That's why I'm now streaming back at it. You know, I'm confident enough to go ahead and like show my analysis, go ahead and trade live. So yeah, I'm streaming every morning. So, you know, always come by, stop in, come see the kid. But yeah, I wonder if I could put my chat on the other side of the, oh damn, I just made my chat disappear. How do I fix that? Bro, I'm such a rookie to this streaming shit. Holy. Overlay scenes. No. I lost the chat, bruh. How do I find the chat? Bro, how do I pull up the chat? Fuck. I don't even know how to pull up the chat. Bruh. Damn it. There's no way, bro. I don't even know. I gotta press get help? No way. Stream. Pull up chat. Streamlines, help, alerts, widgets. Huh? Open performance window? No, we don't want that. Click notification. No. Settings. Widget. I need a widget. I think that's what it's called. Widget. Oh no. Stream. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to pull up the chat on my phone. I don't even. Bro, I don't know how to pull up chat. This is crazy. Whatever. All right. All right. I'm about to watch on my phone. Chat. All right. No, I'm not trading triple M no more. I'm trading. Is that fair value gaps? Glad to hear you're back trading. Shit pays off if you give it time. And it seems like you enjoy it. Yeah, I love trading, bro. How's your trade journey been? Are you funded? Are you trading alive? Are you still like in the process? Like what's going on? Obviously, like trading isn't like a overnight or even like a 2-year thing. You got to do it for a while. Yeah, inverse fair value gaps. Is that ICT or what? What is that? And then we drop down to the 4-hour. Okay, so I'm like all over the place right now. So obviously daily bullish, boom. 4-hour bullish, bro. I've been in changes for a long time. In 1 month it pays. Shit, bro. Damn, congratulations. What platform are you using? That's actually really good. Four-hour bullish. Looking for bullish price action. Hold on, let me lock in. I'm about to lock in. Yeah, so we tapped into this S&D here. Boom. Ran this high, 4-hour high. Left behind this S&D 2.0. Don't really want to, I mean, if price gets there, it gets there, but realistically, I'm always looking for the freshest S&D. So right here, it looks like we're clustering too. So we left behind this. So this S&D here, I refine it to this wick, just like that. And this is our high. And this is what I want to see. This is just on the 4-hour. But if we drop down to the 15 minute, bullish, of course, as we can see. I don't need to go like super far back. Make sure we don't have any protected lows. 15 minute. Where's our S&D at? S&D. So we broke here, tap, here. Okay, right here. Price can get here on the 15-minute. Do we continue higher? Obviously, we could drop down during the day, go on the 1 minute, and look for trades. The goal is to run this high. So that's UJ. I feel like I did a terrible job at explaining that, but we're getting better. Gold. Let's do gold. Let's do some gold. Had a crazy week on gold, to be honest. Crazy trades. Some more crazy trades right here. I was up. I was looking to close price at this high right here. We're so close. Oh my gosh. Would have been a crazy payout. Right here. What's up, Key? This was gonna be a 1 in 20. This trade was about to be a 10R. Just like that. But let's start from the daily. Let's start from that daily time frame. Oh, daily looks like it's in a reaccumulation too. I'm gonna go ahead and remove all this bullshit. There we go. So daily, we're bullish. We're in an accumulation here. Then we broke down, gave us a which is now creating a reaccumulation. Drop down to our 4-hour time frame. Same thing, bullish to then bullishness and accumulation. Then we turn into a reaccumulation, and then our protected the high that we need. So actually, we just broke this high. We broke this high, tapped into some type of unmitigated price action here. Probably somewhere in this wick. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Somewhere in this wick was unmitigated price action. This was our liquidity point, which was this high. Ran it. We failed to actually close above this area. So I can still see price, continuing higher. And realistically, we want to target this daily high. So, I mean, you get positioned down here and just get a crazy trade. Obviously, take partials along the way. Run this high. That'd be crazy. Traded a century. For real. And obviously, price can make huge moves like that on gold. Like, look at this candle. This is a 4-hour candle. Like, how many points is that? Yeah, that's a $10,000. I mean, 10,000 pip move right there. All right, so 4-hour, we're in a reaccumulation. Well, actually, we're in an accumulation now because we broke this high. So now we drop down to our 15-minute, 15. That's what I'm looking for. I want to get position in gold this week. I want to get crazy position, but it's NFP week, so we got crazy news events coming that we got to look out for. But anyways, so we had this low here put in, and then what gave us that low? We're looking for the high. Our pullback was here, so this is our high, and then we got MB1, MB2 here. This is our S&D that we left behind here that I would be looking for. Obviously, we failed to hold either one of these zones. Then we broke down. Right here. So, let's see. So, MB to the downside. Still in a reaccumulation. I'll still look for bullish price action. I'm not going to sell gold right now. It just doesn't make sense to sell gold when we're in a crazy like bull market. So what I'll do is drop down to the lower time frame, and I'll just wait for price to show us that it wants to continue higher. Maybe on the 1 minute. Or actually, let's check the 5 first. So we check the 5. Because this right here could just be in a reaccumulation. So let's see. Obviously, let's see. Prices here, break here. All right, here's our fresh. Here's where we can start reading price. So we got 1, 2, beautiful. Like this was probably a crazy trade right here. This area right here. Actually, this would have been my entry. Where was I at? Did I trade this? What time was this? This is 4 o'clock in the morning, Friday. I did not trade that, I don't think. Wait, no, I think this wasn't. Wait, I think I did get in here, right? Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Never mind. I did get into this trade. I'm tripping. Yeah. Okay. Nah, that's a nice trade, though. Wait, what was the RR on that? Yeah, that's a good trade. Okay. Anyways. Here, and then, so we got MB1, MB2, MB3. So, yeah, still looking for bullish price action. Just got to wait for maybe the 5-minute to break this high, to then look for an SND in there, to then continue higher. But on the 1 minute, let's see, this is our high right here. Beautiful. So we had this huge range, and then we finally broke out of this range right here, put in MB1, MB2, then we broke down, nothing held. So we didn't even hold this price action. 1, 2, and then we got 3, waiting to get above this high. So we just broke this high right here, and then this will be our S&D to tap into. That's if it even holds up when market opens. But if market opens, obviously we're looking to clear this high to then continue higher, clear this liquidity point, and overall the daily high, 4-hour high actually. That's gold. So I'm looking for bullishness for sure. I want to see that happen. The Nasdaq. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq been weird. I ain't gonna lie. I've been looking at it and it's been like a little on the Nasdaq. But obviously Nasdaq is still bullish. Can't like deny that. Got this big ass gap here. I think NFP week, so this week, I think that price is definitely going to surge down, fill these gaps on all these pairs that have gaps. Just because there's going to be major news events that's going to actually push price. So on the daily, I can see price getting here, which makes perfect sense. Fill this gap, tap in, and then continue higher to then clear out that high. Let's clear that. Let's see, what's up? This. Do something like that. Okay. But now let's drop down to our 4-hour. Because price still doesn't have to get there. But, I mean, big probability that it will. Yeah, on gold? Yeah, bro. Oh, wait, are you still using, like, Wyckoff plus, like, inverse fair value gaps? Or is it just, like, its own mythology? I have FOMO. Get it to FT, man. Yeah, bro. I feel like gold is giving me FOMO too. I just want to get into straight longs. I'm not going to sell the market. I'm gonna just keep getting longs in, to be honest, until price like really shows me on a higher time frame that it's going to be bearish. But obviously, it's bullish, bro. Same with that, like, well, actually, we're doing Nasdaq right now. So Nasdaq, let's see. Obviously, I'm still bullish on this thing. I'm not looking for sales. Well, actually, let me actually do my analysis, because we could be inside of a distribution right now on the 4-hour. So because this is our high, and then this was our low. So we took out the low. So MB1, MB2, which is our institutional structure, right? Left behind this S&D. We're absorbing the S&D right now, but this is our protected low. So if we break this low, that then puts us into a reaccumulation scenario. And where's our reaccumulation? Like our S&D for our 4-hour, MB1, right? So we get there, it will be this zone, which lines up with our daily time frame zone, which is only refined down to the 4-hour. So, I mean, I don't really think this price action here is gonna, like, this zone's gonna like hold up. I can still see price. I mean, we want to see price run this high. as the liquidity point. But I mean, just look at price. I don't know if it's going to hold up. I think what we're going to do is give us something like this. Tap this zone. Obviously, probably break or protect the high there, tap in, and then continue higher. That's ideal. That's what I want to see. Because then if we get into a trade here in this area, bro, you could catch a runner to the top for sure. But now let's drop down to the 15. 15, like, oh, this price action is so ugly. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, it's never too hard to read price. All we got to do is look for our protected highs, protected lows, and yeah. So we got this protected high. Well, I mean, actually, this is our liquidity point because we're bullish. We're looking for a liquidity point. So, we'll start here. So we have this high here, put into place, brought by that low. That low gets ran. This low, and then what caused this? This high right here, then got broken. Tapped in, bro. What's up with my mouse? Here we go. Broke this high. This is our. This was the low here. This is low. And so now we got MB1, MB2, MB3. Just like that, which was our institution. So that was bullish price action. Reaccumulation. Then we broke this high. Give us 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then we broke down MB1, MB2. So reaccumulation. Still looking for bullishness. Obviously, we'll have to drop down to maybe the 5 minute. There we go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trading Wyckoff, but I do trade reaccumulation, redistribution models. Try to build a story. What makes sense? Like you do right now helps a lot. I avoid unreasonable loss. No, literally, bro. Like my trading changed once I started really just applying accumulation and distribution, and reaccumulation and redistribution, which is obviously it's Wyckoff. You don't have to mark it out like STP, a UTAD, and all that bullshit, right? But as long as you understand like the models of how price manipulates, I feel like it's harder to put yourself on the wrong side of the market. I feel like you'll find yourself more on the right side of the market and then instead of the wrong side. And I feel like that's what really changed my trading game. Like me just reading price out loud, telling myself a story, like, and it all makes sense because it's like, okay, obviously on the 15-minute, if I know that we just came from 4 MBs to the top side and we're only 2 MBs down, that's a reaccumulation. What's a reaccumulation? That means bullish. Even though some people might look at this as bearish price action, in reality, bro, this is just a bullish. I mean, this is just reaccumulation. Obviously, now if we get something like this, so we got MB1, MB2, let's say we break up, right? Or we leave behind this, right? This break up and then we break back down, and then now that's distribution. Now I'm looking for sales. Now we could take this S&D to then continue lower, just like that. But until then, price hasn't manipulated enough to show us that it even wants to go bearish. This is just a reaccumulation. So now on the 5 minute, what are we looking for? We're looking for bullish price action, right? So let's see, what do we have? So we have this high, this protected low, 1, 2, and then 3, and then we break back up just like that. And then what are we doing right here? Is this so we held that low right there. But what were we doing before this? Because this could just be right here, a distribution on the 5 minute. Let's see. I don't even think this is a reaccumulation. Let's see, what do we have? Let's read it from back here. I need to take away some of these lines actually. So I'm going to start from back here. So we have that. Okay. Break. All right, let's see. What do we have? Did we break this low? Yeah, we did. So we got 1, 2, Then we break. Look at that. And then break back up. So yeah, it's being heavily manipulated. So then we got 1, 2, and then we got 1, 2, 3. Break up right here. This is more so in, I'm not gonna lie, this is more so in a distribution more than it is an accumulation. Just because of this heavy manipulation here. And then we gave us 3 MBs to the downside and only 1 to the top. So really what I want to see is like a break of this low, break this protected high, and then continue higher just like that. We need something like that. We got to break this low just like that. I'm not trading market open anyway, so it's going to give us time to like, it's going to give us time to let price do what it needs to do, work. You know what I mean? What else? What else do we have? Oh, wait to see. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like it's just patience at this point. No need to rush into a trade. EU on the other hand, fucking beautiful. I had passed my 50K challenge with this trade right here. Beautiful trade, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking to run this 15-minute liquidity point. After tapping into an S&D zone. Wait, what S&D zone was this anyways? I don't even know. Was it an hour? What the fuck is this? Wait, what is this? Was it a 5-minute zone? What did I trade here? Oh yeah, it was a 5-minute zone. So I waited for price to tap into this 5-minute zone, then obviously started following price action down on the 1 minute. Look at this trade. Oh my gosh. Shit was beautiful. Obviously, redistribution. I was looking for price to start continuing lower. And then what did we get? Look at this. I think this was a 30-second entry. Let me see. Continue lines. Start new. Okay. So we'll do this. Yeah, this is wait, was it 30 seconds? No, it wasn't 30 seconds. Why does price look different? This is supposed to be a break of structure. I'm confused. What is this? 15 second? No, it's not 15. 30. 30. No. Maybe price changed. I don't know. This is supposed to be a break of structure, and then this is a break, and then this was MB3 right here. I don't know. Anyways, I took this triple M right here. Stops above the high, and fucking price just went. Look at that shit. Nice trade. One of my favorite. And then I was following price. I wanted to look for like more positions to get into. Obviously didn't find that. So anyways. Nah, yeah, that was a clean trade for sure. Alright. Anyways. Let's clear all that shit. Don't need it. Okay. EU. You say you trade FTMO? FTMO is futures now? It's not Forex? And if it is FTMO, can I trade? Can US traders trade? Are you a US trader or are you like EU? I don't know shit about it. I stopped trading with FTMO after they banned US traders. And then EU, we are bearish. I mean, you can just look and see the manipulation. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah. I think EU is probably about to have a run to the downside. Holy, what was this? 4 hour. What's our 4 hour doing? 4 hour tapped. Boom. No, this is the 4 hour low right here. S&D zone. Just like that. Shit. S&D. And then we put an MB1, MB2. So this S&D right here didn't hold up. On the 4, didn't hold up. Got a little bit of push, but nothing significant. Came up, absorbed, gave you a beautiful triple M. You wanted to trade this. Take it to the low. It's only a 1-5 turbo RR. I wouldn't want to hold a trade for Thursday. For what? That's 2.5 weeks just for 1-5? No, thank you. No, thank you. So I'm a lower time frame trader. Wait, I didn't even finish doing this. So yeah, now we what are we doing here? Okay, we broke this low. So yeah, this is the high. Tapped into MB1, MB2, tap. And we broke that high with this low here. And we left behind this S&D. Just like that. I don't need to make the zone that big. Okay. Then we drop down to our 15. 15, clearly bearish. Don't really need to do too much of the markup. Unless, oh shit. What the hell? What's that? What the hell did I just do? Okay. My screen's a little off, huh? Wait, what the fuck? Bro, what do I be doing? I be fucking up. There we go. 15 minute. Hold on, I want to see if I got like a cluster up here. No, I don't. Okay, no clusters. What is this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, obviously this is the low that we want to see get liquidated. And then let's look for an S&D in this zone. So this is the 4 hour zone. Now we can refine it down to a 15-minute zone. The 15-minute zone would be, this is a significant push, but I'm gonna use, we can use this area right here for refinement, but let me look at the 30-minute. 30-minute might have something a little bit more juicy. Hmm. 30 minutes still comes down to this area right here. Which one do I like better? 15 or 30? Let's go down to the 5. The 5 will tell us a little bit more. So let's see. The 5 we got. Let's make sure this is a range actually. So look, yeah, that's a big ass 5-minute range. So what caused that break at the fucking 5-minute? It was this right here, which aligns with the 30-minute zone. So I mean, realistically, I can see this shit getting hit. I ain't gonna lie. And if we don't hold this, then I'll obviously look for a price to get up here. And I think that'd be better. Better RR, obviously. But, I mean, you can still get some crazy RR trades right here. This is still a break, too. So, we'll have to break this to give us a reaccumulation. Something like this. Break. Probably like this. Break, break, break to the low. Something like that. Looking for bearishness. Okay. What is that? EU. And that's pretty much it, right? UJ. Did I do UJ? Yeah, I did UJ already. Did that. GJ. I don't think I'm gonna be trading EJ or GJ. I'm taking that shit out. I don't want to trade it. AUD, USD. I don't ever trade. Taking that out. US 30. I trade sometime, but US 30 I feel like don't move as good as like the Nasdaq. And then the S&P 500. Let me see. Do some analysis on it. Clearly bullish. Left behind a really nice S&D zone. Right there. 4 hour. Clearly bullish. Can find an S&D zone. Yeah, don't trade EG. It's shit. I gotta go. How long out there? Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your trading journey just as well. I see you, brother. Oh, also, I got a Discord too. Let me know if you want to join the Discord. It's free. I'm trying to build up a community, so yeah, I'll get it going. Just whenever next time you stop in, just ask for the Discord. I got you. Bow, bow, bow. 4 hour. I can see price getting. Probably this area right here. Well, realistically, actually, I can see price getting here. This would be a nice S&D zone. To be honest. 15. This shit looking bearish. That's a bearish ass shit. I'm not trading this. I'm not trading SPX 500. And yeah, that's this week's weekly analysis. Nasdaq bullish, gold bullish, EU bearish, UJ bullish, and that's it. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Tomorrow we're going to be live around 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, and we're out. Peace.